Hey, it's Erika. Welcome to part 2 of my first listen for JIN's Echo. Part 1 included Nothing Without Your Love, Loser, and Rope It. Girl, part 2, this one is going to be With the Clouds background into me today. Gotta break it into parts. YouTube doesn't like it if I do more than 4 songs in one video, so that's what we're doing here. Thoughts on the album so far. I love how he's experimenting. I love Loser because it's a rock vibe, and I'm a rock girly. Yes, I took my... Because you flip the set, though. If I'm wearing, this one... like a barbell, to do your makeup, and then I was just making sure I flipped it out, because it's just how you know I'm emo if you don't see my septum piercing, But then also, Rope It was country, and that was a shocking surprise, but it was good. It was weird, I've never this shit. It's the first one I did. Anyways, color code laborers for this. I find it for to be the best solution for you and for me to follow along together in real time. But I don't make these, so please don't kill the messenger if they are wrong. I will say I have noticed that there is a lot more Korean in the music and stuff. A lot of the BTS members' solo stuff has been really English heavy. His songs are pretty English heavy, but you know what I mean? Kind of you're in the Korean, I'm just oh, hello. But yeah, so we can go in and dive on into the rest of it with the clouds. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. But yeah, so and then the first B-side, Nothing Without Your Love, is very, I feel like, JIN sound, you know what I mean? But again, I love how he's experimenting here. I think it really is leaning himself to again, his personality. He's a fun guy, so why not have some fun with some music, you know what I mean? Super chimchi. But yes, With the Clouds, let's go. See, this is kind of more based off the teaser pictures what I thought we were going to be served in the album. Oh. Yeah, again, very pop rock centered is his sound, or softer rock. That's why I like JIN. Oh. Change her up. It's every section of the song is new. Let's run it back. I don't know, I'm lost, but I'm having a good time. Okay, guitar. It's experimental in the way it's just structured in general, but it's really cool. I don't know, I feel such 2000s nostalgia with him. I don't know, is it the Britney shirt? Is that what it is? I don't know, but within his music, it kind of just reminds me of that era. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because that's when we grew up or what it was. But like I feel like it's within like the music itself. So it's like it feels so interesting to hear that and kind of feel that sort of wave of nostalgia. In a way, maybe it's intentional because it is a song talking about the past. I mean, a child that doesn't want to mess stuff up, you know what I mean? So that could also be why, but it's definitely very interesting because I feel like even just like Rope It and Loser kind of had those vibes too as well. So yeah, it's very interesting, but I kind of really like it because I like that era of music. That's the era I grew up on music, or like that's really gonna be like foundational in your music taste. I feel like is what you were listening to when you were very young and impressionable, like 5 years old, you know what I mean? Because that's when you start remembering, you know. But yeah, but I really enjoyed it. This is definitely where I kind of thought he would live a little bit more in like a softer rock sort of vibe. And I love that. I do feel like that's where JIN kind of lives and thrives and where I want to see him more personally. I think he can really lend himself a lot to kind of music like that, and his voice and everything, but also country. I can't get over it. I'm not over it. Okay, so the next track we got to be checking out is Background. So, yes, are we lost in the background? Are we the background? What is it? JIN, please tell me. Let's find out. I'm just stalling until I get my video ready. Anyways, let's go ahead and go with Background.
돌아간다면 무슨 말을 할까 널 불러도 다시 메아리처럼 울려 날 해쳐 기다림도 내겐 사랑이라고 했어 별 하나 없는 이 까만 밤 불 꺼진 무대 위로 늦은 찬상처럼 남아 아직 헤매고
I don't know about you, JIN, but I'll always be by your side. It's so, like, you can so easily tell which of his songs are like fan songs. Waiting is love. Again, the vocals are so beautiful. I like it. I think it's a beautiful song. Again, I feel like the sound is very where I feel like JIN kind of, where I kind of really love him to be within his music. And I feel like that fits him so well. His voice is very beautiful here. The lyrics, yeah, I think, I mean, they kind of hit a little bit more emotional. You can always tell which ones are for the fans and everything. But I think in another place, another time, yeah, we'd still always end up being together, JIN. That's what I think. And, you know, I think like when you do go to concerts and then you do leave and stuff, the performance still stays with you, you know what I mean? And the sort of the feelings that you had and the experiences that you had can always kind of like will always be with you. You know what I mean? That's what I feel, you know, personally, as someone who is currently experiencing her postpartum depression and doesn't have enough work to distract her. It sticks with you forever. It's a feeling you'll never forget. But yeah, so the last song, JIN, put me in my feelings, is To Me Today. Overall, I really am loving this album more than Happy. Overall, just like personally, I thought Happy was a good album, you know what I mean? But I'm like falling in love with this one. I love how he was experimenting earlier in the album. I love his concepts. I think the music is so good. The lyrics and stuff, he's making me feel so many different emotions, and I just really love it. Echo, I think is my favorite JIN solo project so far. And we're not even done. We got one more song. Let's get it. To Me Today.
햇살 비춘 아침 그 틀린 어제의 날 오늘의 하루살이 One day I could fly 쓸데없는 생각 두려워하지는 마 난 내일의 나에게 맡겨
Don't be afraid of your thoughts.
걱정할 게 없네 지금을 살아가 어깨 펴고 날아올라
Fix my posture. Thank you, JIN, for telling me.
더 낮아 하늘 저 위로 나를 믿고 I fly 맘이 끄는 곳에 I fly 말을 던져 단 한 번뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을 열어 오늘은 날 날개를 펴 Now I fly you will my heartbeat 별빛 아래 빛을 비춰 마음 깊이 불꽃을 피워 What a life what a life 내 맘 가득 타올라
The sound is just so good for him, you know what I mean?
정을 덜어내 지금을 살아가
And it's not like my most listened to type of genre, but the more soft rock stuff, it just works for him so well. And I guess it's not trendy right now, so you don't hear it as much.
맘이 끄는 곳에 I fly 말을 던져 단 한 번뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을 열어 오늘은 날 날개를 펴 Now I fly you will my heartbeat 하고 싶은 건 다 하는 거야 가장 살고
But I'm glad he has his genre in his lane. Like, it's just so good.
지금 이 순간을 기억해 더 낮아 하늘 저 위로 나를 믿고 I fly 맘이 끄는 곳에 I fly 말을 던져 단 한 번뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을 열어 오늘은 날 날개를 펴 Now I fly you will my heart fly away let me fly away let me fly away with you nobody else what do you say what do you say 찬란히 빛날 거야 fly away let me fly away let me fly away with you nobody else what do you say what do you say 하나뿐인 오늘 나에게
I really like it. I think it was really good. Again, I really like Echo in terms of like JIN's works. I think it really just, I don't know, for me, it's just like my favorite places to kind of hear JIN, again, like a softer rock pop vibe. I feel like that's where JIN, I feel like that's his like lane, his specialty, where his voice really lends itself to sort of genres, and you kind of hear him explore and experiment within there, but also outside of there with more upbeat pop rock stuff and country. You know what I mean? I'm still not over it. I still love Rope. But yeah, so I really like, that's kind of like this album in particular, this sound. I really, really love. It's definitely where I can see JIN just kind of like living in his like solo work, you know what I mean? And I really like it. I like for me, I thought Happy was really good, you know what I mean? But I think this is what I've been wanting from JIN right here. So I'm very, very happy that we finally got it, you know what I mean? And I think it's a great album. I think the sounds are amazing. My favorites, they're all really, really good. But I would probably listen to Loser and Rope It more than the other ones. But the other ones are still really, really good. Just personally, I know my taste, I know my style. So, but I think the rest of the songs are just like so beautiful as well. His voice, his tone, his vocals are just so beautiful and explored here so nicely. And I love the lyrics for everything. Everything is just like really, really good. So overall, I think I really like Echo as a project, as an album. If I had more expendable funds, I would purchase the album, even on vinyl. I just think, I don't know, I just really like this. I feel this is where like JIN sort of thrives. And it's not like a very trendy style of music that you sort of get these days. You kind of have to be into it if I guess you're kind of getting more of this. So it's more like my sort of exposure to it. Again, not that I'm opposed to the genres. Just so she's listening to rock, she listens to the harder stuff. So it feels so fresh to me, so kind of like new. I'm like, I haven't heard music like this in forever, you know what I mean? Because like I guess mid to the 2000s, 90s, 2000s, I had like softer rock be more sort of popular. I guess are trendy and everything's like so TikTok driven these days anyway, so music is sort of made for that sort of viral moment. And then I'm so into K-pop, it's so hard to get out of it, you know what I mean? That like it feels really nice, you know, to sort of get like music like this. I don't know how, like, I know there's probably more people that like, oh, if this is like your kind of lane, your kind of thing, probably can speak to it a lot more, but like I definitely love it for JIN. I love the sound. I love again how he was more exploring and experimenting here with different genres, and this sort of rock vibe that he has, I think he lives in perfectly, and I love him there, you know, and I love the music that he made here. But Echo so far my favorite JIN solo release out of them all. Just typically what I prefer music wise, how I want to hear JIN, but also just that kind of pleases more to my personal taste. Like, I think they could just like, if like an artist has like a music genre, say like something like this where it's like a group thing and then they do their solo stuff, and it could be maybe like outside of what you regularly listen to, and you could definitely deeply understand and appreciate the music and understand what they're doing and understand how it was so fitting for them, you know what I mean? But it may not be your most like heavily listened to type of music, you know what I mean? Like, I just wish Dio would give me an R&B album. I just wish, because his voice was born for it, but he doesn't do it, and it doesn't kill me inside a little bit. Yeah, it does, but I love stuff like Popcorn and Mars because they're so cute, you know what I mean? But I just still listen to What Is Left by EXO and do just so I can get my fix. You know what I mean? It's sort of like that, you know what I mean? To where, but like it's, I guess like it's more just like what. That's a different case, you know what I mean, for a different artist, because Dio, he's doing what he wants, you know what I mean, and maybe he doesn't like R&B, but that's fine. I get Bacon solo work to do, fill the void, you know what I mean? But for here specifically, yeah, his voice does suit the genre very well, and I really love it. I love hearing him kind of explore that sort of solo-wise and explore more of who he is and just like an artist. And I think, yeah, Echo's for sure my favorite JIN project release so far. Just, I think the album's incredible. The title track's really good too as well. He makes me feel things in my feelings, JIN. That's not always why I come to you. Sometimes I just need Super Tuna or Rope It, you know what I mean? But I feel like it really, if I'm thinking about like a JIN solo project, I'm gonna be looking towards Echo and say, yes, this one was really incredible. This is sort of just like what I always, and I guess it's more also what I always thought he was always going to do and deliver, and he did it, and he delivered in a very, very high quality sort of way. So I really loved it. Gonna put your thoughts in the comments below about JIN's Echo. First listen, all the songs, your thoughts, comments down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, gonna hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads in the description down below, or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Batman Arkham City, so if you can join me, Assassin's Creed Shadows, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.